Subset games, Faster Than Light, at its simplest, can look to be an upgraded point-and-click adventure game. However, I would not be sitting here if that were the case, for FTL, to me, is possibly one of the most well-put-together games I've ever played. To begin, while this game does have a story, it does little more than set up the endpoint for you, for this is a game of decisions. Many, many decisions. Let's look deeper into this with gameplay. You're the bodiless controller of a ship cruising through space, carrying important news of a rebel uprising back to the government fleet. Your goal? Jump blindly through systems and arrive to the fleet before the rebels or some other third party stops you in your tracks. For death in FTL is an instant boot back to the beginning. Along your journey, you will encounter just how customizable this game is. Your ship has a reactor, a shared power pool from where your general systems will pull power from. At times, you may not have enough power to fully charge each system, so you need to take individual power from some systems to accomplish tasks with other, more powered ones. You may also need aliens to crew these many systems. Whether shielding or piloting or gunning or boarding, this game leaves the options up to you. But what stops the game from getting boring, you may be wondering? Well, each game has its own setup of sectors. Each sector has a different generation of stars, with each star having its own almost subplot. These subplots may include shopping for new supplies, attacking rebels, or even misunderstood civilians, to saving planets from their infestation of giant spiders. These events oftentimes will provide you with supplies to either shoot more missiles, deploy drones against your enemies, or to shop and upgrade your ship. So it's hard to say what else this game brings to the table. Due to its roguelike nature, each death of the ship requires a full restart, and sometimes misses from your guns can feel pretty shitty. It always sucks to bring a great run down to the wire, and during your final saving grace, it just fails and you instantly die. I, in my very, very short time of 17 hours played, have only made it to the end zone maybe 3 times, and beaten the game once. Although, while I rage fairly often, it always manages to pull me back in, because I don't think you can ever really win FTL. You can lose, and lose, and lose, and lose, and each time you might learn one new thing in a run, which is just the one thing you can bring into the next. Knowledge. Maybe you should fly a different ship, not trust an event. But that is what makes FTL. Your little events, your crew members, your ship, and your short yet struggling journey through the star system, trying for that last victory against the rebel scum, and your team's story along the way. Finishing this off, it's hard for me to punish FTL drastically for the points I bring down on it, because FTL wouldn't really feel like the same game without these knife-edge interactions, and that's also what leads me to enjoy the game so much. So, I give Faster Than Light the easy rating of 8 out of 10. I would happily recommend its full price, but definitely you should add it to your library during any sale. But that is it for the Xsylum, and I thank you for your visit, and I hope you enjoyed your tour.